Welcome to the Dial Virtual School Blackboard Staff Meeting Webcast. It is Thursday, January 18th, 2018. I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year and hope you all had a good time with your family and friends over the holidays. I know I was supposed to have this webcast last Wednesday, but we've been really busy the last couple of weeks since the start of second semester, getting students their courses and materials sent out, that I wasn't able to get it done last week, so I am doing it today. I will be sending you guys the agenda as well as with a couple of attachments and the link to view this webcast. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 2, there are some new course development that we are going to be having for the fall of 2018. A couple new courses is Introduction to Business. Andrea Johnson is going to be a new teacher for us, and she's going to create that course, as well as the Native American Studies course. That's going to be new coming this fall as well. We have a teacher in mind for that course. And interior design. Charlotte right now is trialing that curriculum in her district now, and hopefully we can offer that in the fall. 2B, just want to go ahead and put the Dial Virtual School calendar on here for second semester. We started January 3rd, and the end of our semester is going to go until May 18th. I want to thank all of you for getting the students into their courses and getting information sent out. We have hardly had any districts or students or parents or anyone contact us about when the class is going to start. So I want to thank you for getting things ready to go. It helps everyone to get that sent out and get stuff out to the students on time. So thank you for doing that. 2C, all materials have been sent out to the districts. If you know of any materials missing, if students are missing any textbooks or any other materials for courses, please let us know. We were really busy. Karen was really busy getting things lined up and sent out as fast as we could. So just let us know if anything is missing. 2D, I wanted to keep the Dial Virtual School website on here. dialsd.net is where you will go to find all of our course information. We also have added an online application. So if you know of any teachers, friends, or family members that have a teaching degree, if they are interested in online teaching, they can go onto our website, fill out an application, and send it to us. And we will go ahead and look it over and see if we have any need for those particular areas. But I will go ahead and show you where the online application is at exactly. So if you want to show anyone where it's at, you can. I'm going to go ahead and go to our website now. And then if you go to employment and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see this attachment here, application document here. You just click on that, and that's going to go ahead and you'll download that to your computer, and that will pop up the application. We are also asking for a letter of application, a resume, and a copy of the teaching certificate as well. So if the person can send all that information to us, we'll look it over and get back to them. 2E, we're still looking for an intro to building trades teacher. We've had a couple people contact us, but nobody has committed. So that position is still open. If you know of anybody in your district or in other districts that may want to do this or teach an online class, please give them my information, or also maybe just direct them to our website and they can fill out the application there. 2F, in-grade. Karen has been working really hard the last couple of days to try to get all of the students for second semester into in-grade. If you use it, So if you have any questions on this, please email Karen and let her know. But we're going to get some new facilitators in, as well as the students in as well. So just look that over if you use it, and if you have any questions, let Karen know. 2G, the CTE course standard revision timeline. I brought this up last year, I think towards the end of the year, maybe earlier this year too, but CTE, there's some standard revision going on in the CTE courses. So here's kind of a timeline that kind of shows you when those revised standards will be fully implemented in certain career clusters. For 2018, these career clusters, the revised standards will be fully implemented. So please, if you teach any courses in these clusters, to make sure you, for the next year, are updating your curriculum to those standards by next year. So just wanted to give you guys a little update on that and let you know which courses will be implemented for 2018 and 19. I will attach this document to the email when I send out the link for the webcast. All right, 2F, the Fall South Dakota Virtual School Survey results. Every fall and spring, we send out a link for the students to do a survey, a quick survey for taking online classes. There are certain questions that the students are asked, and then they go ahead and answer whether they strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree. We kind of only took the most important questions and tallied the results for those questions. So you guys can I'll attach this document to the email when I send out the link as well. So you guys can kind of look this over yourself. But overall, I feel like the answers that the students had were positive. A lot of them answered more in the strongly agree and agree category, and a very clear category. So there was more, the higher number were, in those areas. The one that I feel like we can always work on, and I've, said this before, but is the communication with the teacher. 38 said it was fair, but we also had 34 that said great and 55 that said good. But I feel like this 38 number can be a little bit lower, and these numbers up here can be a little bit higher. I know, a lot of us work full-time jobs, and it's hard to get back to the student right away or within that 24 hours, but just trying to get in the habit of checking in on a daily basis with your students, and trying to honor that 24-hour, getting back to the students within that 24-hour policy that we have. So just keep continuing to work hard on this section. But otherwise, you guys can look this over yourself. Like I said, everything was pretty positive, on the more positive side. On the very bottom, a question that they were asked was, what other classes do you wish to take in the near future? And these are just online classes. And you'll notice there's, we do offer a lot of these, but maybe some students don't know that. But anyway, down below here, there's a Lakota language arts one that I think would be important for the OLC students that maybe we could try to offer in the future. As well as that Native American Studies course. And that is right up here, Native American, Lakota language. So I think those two courses would be a good one to add, especially for those students out west. So this is kind of a good feedback for us to kind of look at and just see if there's any courses that we don't offer that we could potentially offer. But like I said, most of them we already do. But anyway, you guys can look this over on your own, and if you have any questions on this, just let me know. 2I, I just left this on here from our last webcast, but the Dial Virtual School listserv, if you haven't been added to the listserv, go ahead and do that. I know a lot of you already have, but if you haven't, here's the information on how to do that. I think we should start using it a little bit more. Teachers, if you have any questions You know, you want to know how other teachers do things in in their courses, send out an email to this listserv, to the Dial Virtual School listserv, and you know, we can start a conversation. It's just another good way to kind of get feedback, and you know, answer some questions that you may have. And then lastly, 2J, just let you know of our other dates for our webcasts and our meetings. We'll have another one in a couple months in March, and then our last one will be in May. And that May one will be a live Zoom meeting where I would like anyone that is able to join us for that meeting. We'll talk about the end of the year stuff. And then just kind of give you a little update on our registrations right now for Blackboard. Our total number of registrations is 406. Fall, we had 192. Spring is 179. Ongoing 26. In the summer, we had 9. From fall to spring, we had 150 students register for the spring semester. So 150 students, that's a lot of, or registrations, I should say, not students, 150 registrations. That's a lot of registrations. So as you know, that Karen was really busy on getting materials sent out and making sure everybody was in their courses and making sure everybody had all of their stuff. So I want to thank all of you for getting your stuff to the students on time, getting them in their courses, communicating with them, as well as the facilitators at the districts. And so hopefully we can have a great second semester. If you guys have any questions on anything, you can call me here at the office or send me an email and I will gladly get back to you. So I want to everybody have a wonderful day and have a great weekend.